Is that me?
I can hear every little thing.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What it is? What's up? As y'all can see, it's a little bit different up in here. We a little, echo, because we in the studio, y'all. This is the Headnurse in Charge studio in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Apparently, the whole state of Pennsylvania ain't claimed here. So, I'm from Texas. I'm still learning a few things. But welcome to HNIC Darkmatch episode 11. It's been 11 weeks, y'all. I've been dropping nuts for 11 fucking weeks. How y'all feel? Oh, see, look at you. My mama said, if I have nothing nice to say, then I don't say nothing at all. That's how Kam feels right now.
That's how you get the grunts.
Anyhow, y'all know who this is and what I do and why I'm here. But before I remind you, in case you forgot to, or enlighten you in case you're new to the scene, I want my co-hosts, my cohorts to introduce themselves. Mike, tell them who you is.
Mike in the C205, maybe everything. All that. I'm representing KFC. I mean, really the chicken strong. Really not. Find the chickens.
There's also chicken involved, though. Like it's a little video and everything. He holding up the chicken wings and all that shit. So, like I said, it's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna rock it out a little bit different. But let me be gracious and share my mic with my other co-hosts.
Actually,
yeah, I know.
Look at that. Look at that. This is the Flat Hand, aka Mr. AK, God's favorite co-host. Choose the facts of the facts. The reverb is crazy.
You put a mic in your hand and get on and say, this is your velvet voice of the evening.
AKA the Quiet Storm.
Nah, anyway, so back to me. Before I let y'all know who I am and who I is, we gotta pay them bills. Y'all already know. So our parent company, again, Headnurse in Charge. We are here in the Headnurse in Charge headquarters in Philadelphia, and it's good to be here. Like you said, it's a little bit of reverberation, but we make it work, right? Go online, go to headnurseincharge.com because there's a lot going on. HNIC Con is next year, June 18th. Looking forward to that because you already know that shit gonna be lit. And we are on Stage Plus, which is an app you can download on your Roku, Apple Store, and Google Play Store. Go and download the app on Stage Plus and check us out. We have some episodes uploaded on there, and we have taken this shit global. Like we needed any more sphere of influence, but we have to expand, what I'm saying, got to branch out. And while you like Headnurse in Charge, look at my merch right here. This is one of the hoodies that we have, even though, again, it was like 60 degrees today, and it was just freezing cold 2 days ago. But it's cool, because it's good to be prepared. We ain't got that promo code no more, because I told y'all that was a temporary discount code, so if you slept, you slept. But we are still offering afterpay as a form of payment, so don't let it get you down if you can't take off an extra 10, 15%. Go ahead, go get merch anyway. And while you're doing all that, the reason why we have this wonderful space and we're able to do this live show for y'all is because we have that from our patrons. So go over to patreon.com/headnurse-in-charge. Tiers start as low as $1. They go up to $5. $10, you start getting the videos. And $20, you start getting free shit once a quarter. And there are also business tiers if you want to work with the Headnurse in Charge. Because, baby, like I said, we taking this shit global. East and West Coast. So anyhow, we have a wonderful show for y'all as of now. We are going to go over. Well, I'm sorry, Cam is going to go over the Full Gear pay-per-view that happened on Saturday, November the 13th. So I'm going to graciously give my mic back over to him. Heard I said my mic, right? Is that your invisible mic in your hand right now? Is that what you're doing? Boy, stop. Okay, we're going to put an actual mic in your hand so you can feel better about yourself. Here you go. Go ahead and talk about Full Gear, boo.
Right. You know they need to change that belt.
No, it's fine. It's okay. It's all right. And there's their pose, but I'm not going to get to you right now. Okay.
Oh, it's King Kurt Overlord. Can't get the next graphic.
Oh, we're peddling to the Overlord now. Come on. He needs a favor.
Overlord.
She'd have got the win. That's it.
That looks a
I
little
was in the bathroom. I was doing whatever I needed to do. I was not interested in this match at
I mean, that's why it was part of buy-in and not the actual Full Gear.
Yeah.
Oh, this was match of the night. Darby Allin, MJF. They were selling. They were working body parts. They were doing everything. It's just the ending was terrible, and that is the theme of this pay-per-view. The endings were bad.
So, are we going to acknowledge the fact that MJF is CM Punk 2.0? Has it been muted this whole time?
Yeah, muted, sir.
So I never did my intro. Anyway, so are we going to acknowledge the fact that MJF is CM Punk 2.0 or
No,
0.5 because he's not better
No.
than Punk? So, okay.
he is better than Punk. MJF is probably
He's starting shit.
MJF is probably one of the best performers in AEW. I just didn't like that. I didn't.
Said he's better than Punk.
Lucha Booty versus FTR. AEW Tag Team Championship match. Simple. Dax Harwood is the best worker in this match. Ray Phoenix is Ray Phoenix. He's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It was an okay match until the ending. You see his theme here. Bad ending. I think Dax put on the Lucha Frog mask. It's just like, I'm illegal, but I'm not illegal. And they just did the finisher to get the fuck out of here. So Dax was knocked out in the first 10 minutes of the match, and then he finished it. Miro versus Bryan Danielson. Pretty good match. It's probably the second best match of the night.
It's two WWE guys. So just going to acknowledge what it is.
It's what it ain't. Also, this is a good match until the end. I think we tried to do a tornado DDT off the top rope. Miro landed on his waist, and then got knocked out, and then no tap out, no nothing. They just called the match. Super Click versus Christian Cage and Double Booty.
Oh, wow.
So this is a spot multi overwork Dumbo match. It was nasty. It didn't do much for me. Once you whipped out the thumbtack knee pads, I was over it.
Well, you know how he does with his thumbtacks, child. It was on the bottom of Jay's last time.
It was a bullshit match. It was nothing too great.
All right, and what's the next one? What it is? So you said that there's a theme of them ending poorly.
And this was what will they call this match? Cat and Cody and versus the NXT Ungratefuls.
Wait. Ungratefuls or under or not appreciated? Like
The
underappreciated big time.
NXT Ungrateful. It was a match. I wasn't really interested, really. Oh yeah, the best sign of the night. Cody saved racism.
Cody said racism. He said he did that by having his biracial child. So, which
Or he solved racism. I'm sorry.
You know, I was looking forward to this match, and it disappointed me. I don't think the bastard had to be involved, honestly. It could have just been Cody Rhodes and Aleister Black on their own. I would have been all right with that.
We've seen it 3 times.
But the extra people were completely unnecessary. But that's just my opinion, you know, I'm just employed by the establishment. I don't know shit. This is Cam saying.
Packers was amazing. Did the Black Arrow that was into that match. Maybe go for round 2 for your blunt. Mix that E&J with something. Or the DoorDash. Nobody want to see this match.
Is it just a coincidence that you said that about the women's matches of the night?
No, we want to see Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa for the title, not Ty Conti or whatever Tekken Street Fighter character she would try to look like that night. Is this Eddie Kingston versus CM Punk?
I apologize.
Best fight of the night.
Yeah.
Eddie Kingston, janitor by day, mechanic by night. It was just 11-minute fight. Yeah. I'm really over the middle fingers, the fuck yous, all that stuff. I'm over it. You don't need to do that.
Like, you can have Eddie Kingston in a sleeper hole, like a triangle hole, and he'll be flicking you off until he passes the fuck out. He don't care.
One thing Eddie Kingston did do was have CM Punk get booed.
That is very true.
How he set up that beat in the first place.
I thought that was very important, but we're not going to get that anymore because this is a one-off.
You don't think we're going to get another match like that?
No, because he's going to feud with MJF, and MJF is supreme dickhead, so you can't boot both of them.
Why not? I mean, you create heat. I think they can do it. I think they can. I think they can pull off something that's just weird, cheering, booing, all that shit.
And then American Top Team versus the Dinner Circle.
Yo, they definitely look like they eat dinner all night, like Jericho. Like,
and this is
my guy though.
So let me get this straight. It was a 5-on-5 street fight or Minneapolis Mayhem match, but they were tagging.
Look like DX when DX wore the army fatigues.
They spent the first 10 minutes following the rules, and then it was a weapons match. They brought out hockey sticks, trash cans, toasters, Viking helmets, anything that was related or created in Minneapolis was used in this match. And Chris Jericho felt as though to do a Eddie tribute.
Yeah,
it's Eddie tributes all fucking night.
Oh, rest in peace, Eddie.
We get it 16 years ago. His last match was in Minneapolis. We get it. Now everybody has to do 3 of those. Relax.
She got the dance moves going.
And in the main event, everybody's overhyping. This is how you do long-term booking. Nobody gives a shit. It was okay. I like
I liked it. We knew Paige was gonna win.
Yeah, Kenny Omega had the title for like what, a year?
Yeah. About. I hate how they're like Kenny's just like he wrestled with a dislocated knee, abdominal hernia. He had vertical for 3 years. Like, relax.
So they're trying to make it out like it wasn't a fair fight.
They're just hyping this match. It wasn't that great. It was okay.
But people were crying, Cam. People were crying.
That shit don't matter to him.
Because of AEW marks, they just like to cry.
Because they love wrestling, my man.
Because they love wrestling. That's what Brian Danielson said.
This shit.
He said real wrestling is at AEW.
If I had to get full gear grade, be like a C minus.
Jesus, like overall?
Overall C minus. Yeah, very much a thumbs down.
Mm-hmm.
All the matches either had shit endings or they weren't wrestling.
What say you, Mike? Do you have another opinion on it?
Yes. Oh, nothing.
Mike, do you have another opinion on it?
It's not his. I promise you that one.
Question from the comments: which was the worst card on the match?
What was the worst card in the match? Britt Baker
Worst
match.
card,
Britt Baker.
the Dinner Circle versus American Top Team.
I think he's right.
Because if you look at the worst spot of it was Dan Lambert laying on the mat, Chris Jericho going for the lion saw, and he could hear him loud and clear yelling, "Junior, Junior, Junior." Junior Dos Santos missed a spot, and he hit him with a toaster, and then whatever.
I mean, he's still transitioning to the wrestling world, I guess. So the worst call for me would have to be Britt Baker and Ty Conti.
Yeah, I'm with her with that one too.
Child, when I tell you, no one, y'all not. I'm sick to death of Britt fucking Baker. DMD. I'm sick of her. I really wanted to see her and Thunder Rosa fight, but Thunder Rosa was in the throwaway match, which I'm not even going to talk about because it was in the bio, not the actual pay-per-view. But I would say Ty Conti and Britt Baker was my worst part for the whole.
Yeah, Britt Baker kicked out of everything.
Yeah, it just I feel like, and let's just make. I'm trying to help Britt Baker out with this one. She don't really have real competition, so a lot of the times she's so far ahead of everybody else because they gave her everything. It's like, what would happen if she went against a Charlotte Flair now?
That part, I was actually just thinking, like,
if you go against a Charlotte Flair, how are you stacked up against her? Like, you might have good mic skills, but are you ready for a Charlotte Flair? Like, because Charlotte is probably the best women's wrestler. I mean, honestly, it's hard to go against Charlotte Flair. It really, really is. I'm just being honest.
What
like,
hate? What you talking about?
I didn't like. So this is what I would say, right? Let's. I don't want to talk too much on this because we got, I like to move on and get to the good stuff.
Mm-hmm. As he
Shouts
don't move on to get to this
to Christian Cage.
What did Christian do?
I feel like Christian is in a stratosphere with the edges in the world and all this other stuff, and do not get the respect that he deserves. Like, if you really, really think about it, look at Christian. His promo that he cut at the end of that fight, it was like, dude, that dude is there. And he's like, he can hold the title and make that. I think he'd be the best world champion on a roster.
He is very good.
I do. Christian, if you make Christian a heel again, this Christian is different from TNA's Christian, different from WWE's Christian. This is like Christian who's a combination of everything at this point now. Dude is in tip-top shape. He spent 7 years, the same way CM Punk spent 7 years away from the business, is the same way CM Punk Christian came back into wrestling and was the top dog. Like, he really is one of the top dogs. I don't think we really paying it as much attention as we really should be. And let's go with this second thing. I think TNA has too many fucking factions. Too many factions.
Where did that even come from, my guy?
I just had a thing with them. It was like something that I realized about them. I feel like they got too many factions in TNA. It's too many reasons why. Like, it's like, yeah, this person might be the Page might be the top person, but he got 17 other dudes with him.
17 other motherfuckers.
It's always like if we talk about WWE and Roman, he got his squad, but he's never really had a squad that wasn't the Shield, and that was what like. So there isn't like Big E always got the New Day with him because they're on separate brands now. It isn't like Kevin Owens got a team full of people or anybody like that. There's really not a lot of factions.
So
AEW has like 12 factions.
So you're talking about AEW because you kept saying TNA, but you're talking about AEW has too many factions?
AEW has too many factions.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about Christian.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying that then you got to think Christian technically is in a faction now too with the two wrestlers he's with. Even though they don't have a name, they got a faction.
Okay. I mean, that's a valid point, but also, yes. I hear you over there breathing all hard and shit.
Christian's not a main eventer.
No, because while I was listening to you and you said that, he was a top dog, and I was like, when and where? Because I feel like he didn't make headlines until he got out of WWE. Like he got lost in the sauce easily at WWE. So AEW, he at least has a platform to shine. Because as long as Edge was around, wasn't nobody looking at Christian. Let's just be real about the situation.
So, what is Kenny Omega's top 3 matches in AEW?
Ooh, what you're not gonna do is that. So next up, guys. So overall, what grade would you give Full Gear?
I give it a B+.
A B+?
Give it a B+.
He walked away. See, just if he can do that now, he's doing it now.
I mean,
you know what being at the studio is empowering Cam to do? Be even more of a heel.
Yeah, I mean.
So I don't know how I feel about it.
Because he's rating it based off of he's trying to compare it to what he likes in it. I'm comparing it to wrestling overall. They had good wrestling overall. It's good wrestling overall. CM Punk is developing back into CM Punk.
They had 3 wrestling matches. You give it a B+.
Yeah, I mean,
wrestling show.
What do you say?
Had 3 wrestling matches.
Okay, but once again, you don't equate certain things. What's up?
They had 3 wrestling matches, a fight, and 3 comedy matches, but they gave it a B+.
What's the comedy
match? Kenny Omega, top 3 Kenny Omega matches: Ray Phoenix,
in AEW,
Hangman Page, Bryan Danielson. Notice how
you saying Christians? You saying Christians?
Notice how I didn't say.
Okay.
He specifically said.
Okay.
Notice how I didn't say Christian.
Okay.
So Cameron said.
let the people vote for it.
Because the people vote. Did y'all watch AEW Full Gear? And if so, what grade would you give the pay-per-view as a whole? Put your votes in the chat. I'm gonna look at them. So do's it. But you can mention to Mike that maybe Christian should mosey his way back on over WWE. So that begs the question. Like there was 70-something talents like released in WWE this year alone. We're still in November. Granted, it's the month before like the last month, but 71 people in 11 months. I feel like that's a lot. So the question is, if you could bring back 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you could bring back 5 recent releases of WWE, who would you bring back? Can we start with you? I feel like we start with you. I'm interested to know what you have to say about the situation. It makes sense. Don't just be an asshole, be an asshole.
So she said bring back 5 people.
5 people. Count.
There's 71 releases. She said 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty rough because I don't miss any of them.
He starts off with this.
So if I had named 5, Bray Wyatt,
obviously that one,
Braun Strowman, Aleister Black.
If you only got three, you only got three. Please don't hurt yourself.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah, I am the cream.
You know what? Yeah, Bronson Reed.
Who the hell is Bronson? Bronson?
That's NXT. You don't watch NXT. It's
I don't know who he is. He wasn't obviously that great. So.
And
Bronson Reed.
The rest can
should throw a chicken at
for
his ass
stimulus
for that
package.
Oh, who?
No, I said the rest of it can't wait for a stimulus package.
Okay, so I'm mad that your first three was on my list. Like, I'm honestly highly fucking upset about that because y'all know it's like it's a thing of pride that I usually don't agree with what the fuck can be talking about. But them first three, Malachi Black, but Aleister, because we're talking about who would come back, right? Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Aleister Black were like my top three. Okay. I would bring back Nia Jax mainly because I feel like they did her so dirty and I want her to get her comeuppance. And I feel like after her break, she was going to come back. Like, I would have her over Doudrop any fucking day. Doudrop irks the very last nerve that I have. Like, I keep it in reserve, in the tuck, just in case. She be tapping in somehow.
Keep it in the tuck.
So I feel like that's the thing. So we got Nia, Bray, Aleister, Braun. And I would say my last one... Honestly, I want Miro back. Rusev.
Yeah.
I miss Rusev.
I agree with
I
that.
like he's doing AEW as Miro. Please don't get it twisted. I like what he's doing at AEW. I love the promos that he cuts and everything. But if I could see him back at WWE, I would probably take it. It wouldn't break my heart though if he did. You may have the mic now. Speak your piece if you must. Spider Cam. Yes, I'm saying.
Miro was in a cuckold last time he was in WWE. We're not doing this again.
You know
you
what?
see. She didn't say Keith Lee. Because nobody cares.
He keeps making that.
So Keith Lee is a part of my 5. Like, it's gonna be Bray, Braun, Keith, definitely Aleister Black, because you started something and you literally didn't finish it. Literally didn't finish that shit. So
no.
And then I got what, 4? Keith Lee, Bray, Braun.
Keith Lee, Bray, Braun. That's 3.
Yeah, and
Aleister
Black.
So that's 4.
Shit, I'm definitely bringing back a woman wrestler. I don't know who though. Fudge. Wow, bro.
Okay.
We love all our beautiful big women. Love all of y'all. Don't listen to
you see
snacks over here.
Just FYI, he over here sweating, y'all, because he was afraid that would be taken in any other light outside of BBW love. But it's cool.
Yes, we love her.
We gonna gloss over that. We gonna let him rock.
It's weird, and I know he ready to say something. I would say Amber Moon, because none of this she's a very solid wrestler. And I feel like you can do something with her with certain talents that they have.
At AEW though, at WWE, like she was being wasted over there.
She really was, because too many hands started getting put in the pots. Like I'm not one to look at what happened with Rusev and say, I'm looking at it like I'm looking what WWE did to screw them over in a way. Like, you know, I mean, you had Rusev Day, but Vince hated fucking Rusev Day because he hated the fact that the crowd was taking over the show. Everybody knows Vince don't like when crowds take over shows. That's why he wanted to kill the Yes movement as far as people chanting. He don't like when the crowd takes over his shows. Like, he just don't. I guess he don't get that part. So it was like cheering for CM Punk for years just annoyed the hell out of him. You can tell. It's like, God damn, y'all gonna stop? Like, I gotta get ways to not say CM Punk anymore. Like, it is what it is with him. So it's like, I say for me personally, you know, it's definitely gotta, you know, I'm picking them 5 to bring back. Nia Jax, I mean, I understood when y'all told me, so it was like maybe she need a break and then come back.
Well, like, did you hear about how they released her though? Like, they completely fucked her over. They were like, "Hey, if you need a mental health break, take your mental health break and come back when you're ready." She's like, "I bet on God, say less." So when it came time like for her to come back, it was like, okay, it's a little soon. So can I get like 1-2 more weeks? They was like, bet, because it's been hard and we want you to be all right for when you come back, be ready to work. She's like, all right, cool. Man, she found out on the news, son. They ain't even call up. Y'all like, hey, bitch, we don't want you no more. Nah, she had to find out on Fox.
That's what happens.
Or some shit, man.
Right? Can you imagine sitting at home and ESPN like, yeah, Nia Jax has been released? You're like, wait, what? ESPN really don't even bang with us like that. Like, how to find out on here? Like,
listen, literally. So I'm just like, mainly because of that, I want to hear like. I don't know exactly. No, it was a Thursday. No, yeah, it was a Thursday because you remember last week is when it dropped and we like, oh, we gotta talk about it tonight. Remember? So that was literally that was exactly 1 week ago.
Yeah.
And I don't like how they did Nia. Like, they had no business doing that. Well, I can't say like no business because they can technically do whatever the fuck they want to do. But it was just wrong. And like Nia, I feel like she would be a better fit to stay at WWE. Where else could she go? AEW can't handle her right now because
they don't have no talent ready for no Nia Jax.
Help, and that's why I feel like Ember Moon should go to AEW. She would be such a great presence, and I would love to see her and Britt Baker go at it because I feel like Ember can take her. She has experience enough and training enough to where she could meet Britt Baker skill-wise.
All right. But then Nia go over there and start knocking them out for real because they like to punch each other. Yeah, pow! Like, damn, Nia, you over here knocking more of these women out.
Nia Jax is a accident waiting to happen.
She the Cowboys of the.
She needs to train more.
The Cowboys of the Dallas Cowboys.
I would like if Ember Moon with the AEW, she could tag with Cody, and with their interracial relationship.
Oh my God! So we're gonna go ahead. Let's get to this
and solve racism.
My man said the interracial relationship.
What you mean? Her boyfriend has a shirt that says he's the king of black women.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's Ember Moon's boyfriend.
Her husband is a white boy. Over here talking about king of black women.
So they could have a.
That's a disrespectful shit.
But is that more or less on the
I want Brandy Rose and Cody Rose versus Ember Moon and the king of black women in a tag team match.
All slappiest, kinkiest.
On Juneteenth.
On Juneteenth, not on Juneteenth, but y'all put their HIC on.
And so at Patty LaBelle's backyard.
Woo! Hold up, Kurt, we going to Patty's backyard?
Hell no.
She making them pies? Patty pies.
So anyway, that is who we would bring back from this year's release list from WWE. Like, we have a little bit of, solidarity in Bray, Alistair, and Braun because they're obviously like amazing talents that they should never, ever, ever let go. But past is past, whatever the fuck. we're gonna have to move on eventually. I'm
Yep.
still heard about Ray Wyatt. Honestly, I'm still smart from that. But apparently he's working in Hollywood now, so we'll see how that goes. He's trying to turn into like Thriller Miz or some shit.
Someone wrote Nia Jax versus Nyla Rose.
That was chivalrous, and that would be a brawl of brawls. Like let both of the Nylas just go
I
at
like
it,
that.
duke it out, like literally no disqualifications. Just let them duke it.
Godzilla versus King Kong at that jump. Like buildings is falling. Shit is just Nala is really. I like her. She's cool, but I think she needs a big challenger. Yes, that's called. Yes.
Nobody asked for your opinion. All right. So anyway, moving on. We are gonna go on a break, or are we doing a botches? We got some botches for y'all. So even though like this is a different type of setup, we know how much you love the botches. So we're gonna go ahead and get that queued up, Mr. Overlord Curtis.
Points.
Hit that play.
I'm ready for this shit.
You know I love botches.
Full screen.
Botches of the week, bitch. I just like seeing niggas eat it. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh dear God in heaven. No, that's like a solid floor. That's a big motherfucker. Child. No. That's not. That didn't age well at all. Bitches, you dead? He listen. 2 weeks ago, there was 2 of them in one segment from Jeff Hardy.
Guy, my guy is dead. Oh my God. Dummy, what are you doing?
Oh my God. So Overlord. So just a little bit of backstory on our botches. Our Overlord here, aka King Kurt Live, y'all didn't know who that is. He's the one who chooses these botches. We don't see shit
Entertained by
the night of. And when I tell you, it's like every week he finds something to make us go like, damn. Like, damn. But it's cool. It's one of my favorite parts. So y'all who are watching are still more than welcome. We want y'all to send us your favorite botches, or if you come across a botch, whatever, you can email contact@headnerdsincharge.com, or you can go to HNIC Darkmatch, which is our Instagram, and you can DM us some botches, and you might see your clip or 2 or however many you sing. You might see it on one of our weekly shows. So next up after the botches, we are going to go ahead and conclude our best debut tournament ever.
Yeah.
Best debut ever tournament. There you go. And Cam was so gracious to put that shit together, and we already got a new one cooking for y'all. We're gonna talk about that in just a second, but let's go ahead and duke it out with our finalists from last week, Mr. Spider Cam.
I thought you had stars. This is some thunder slapping off them Johns. Pow.
So we have
That's old.
was this old?
That's lost. I think Punk. No.
No, Kane won. Kane won.
Oh, we can. Okay. My bad. Recap that.
So Kane. This is Kane's Hell in a Cell debut. Versus CM Punk's AEW debut, and we voted Kane for that one. And this is the Wyatt's Monday Night Raw debut versus Brock Lesnar's Monday Night Raw debut.
Yes.
And we had Brock for that one, wasn't it?
Yes. I know. I'm sorry, Lo. I'm sorry.
Debut on Monday Night Raw. It's John Moxley's AEW debut. We had Jericho winning that.
Of course you did.
And of course, Survivor Series, The Undertaker. Versus Takeover Shinsuke Nakamura.
That was
course,
very
yeah,
tough.
Undertaker.
That was a very hard decision. I'm not gonna lie
Undertaker
to you.
winning.
Sorry, Nakamura. I had to do it for Kurt. Do it for Kurt.
Meaning he was pressured to do it.
Listen, I mean,
So now the semifinal.
semifinals. Are we gonna end it?
Yeah, we concluded today.
Cool. So we have who's first up? Yeah, it was. I think it was Kane and Brock Lesnar. I thought it was Brock Lesnar and Jericho at first.
Yeah. Brock Lesnar and Jericho. So both debuted on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, this is a good one.
Y2J.
This is a good one right here.
Promo with The Rock. And Brock Lesnar just destroying Spike Dudley.
Al Snow and Maven.
Right. So who had the best debut?
Mike.
Mm.
No pressure. But lots of pressure.
God damn. God damn. I'm
attend to me, please.
It's like
Ping, 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 ping.
math is going off. Like 10 times 2 is 65.
Wait,
times
did you say math?
No, it's hard right now. It's like I'm not good at math, so it's like
okay.
Jericho.
Really? Why?
His impact.
Is it because he wasn't pregnant?
No, he definitely wasn't.
This is pre-baby?
It was the first time that was big at that time. 2000, internet was really getting started like big time. Some people had kind of knew who the Millennial Man was because he was throwing little things back then, even back then. And it was like for him to be a mid card and show up on WWE as a main card was crazy. And going against The Rock, out of all people, the person who probably the most deadly is on a mic when it comes to assassination, like it's very tough. But I have to go with Jericho because I love Brock Lesnar's debut with smashing everybody, but Jericho, just that crowd reaction, I will never forget something like that. Like
crowd went nuts, bitch.
They seen that Jericho go across the screen and he was just standing there, and it was like the first time something like that ever happened.
Listen, 2000, I was 10 years old and I got my internet from a disc. It was an AOL disc. And my dad could not be on the phone if I wanted to get online and check my EW Eagle track star at AOL.com.
Damn, she still remember it.
Hell yeah, bitch. I was on and I made the track video team. I was so proud. So of course I had to do that. I had to do it.
Yeah,
so we doing Y2J, which is pre-baby Chris Jericho.
Pretty baby. Yo. He had the chin on, sharp and shit.
Pre-baby, the shit was cut right here. It didn't dangle a little bit. He ain't had no 18-month pregnancy or nothing like that.
What was it? Tip-top shit.
With the baby face, and he had the half up, half down against the beast. Brock Lesnar.
Where you going with?
I would have off of GP alone. I'd have to go with Jericho. Off GP alone, because I can't fucking stand Brock Lesnar, guys. I'm a proud hater. He was
able to go against Brock Lesnar. It's like, oh, he picked somebody different. I'm going with that.
Brock will probably win in a fight, but
probably you. Whoop the dog shit out of
the best debut, and I'm going with Y2 motherfucking black ass J.
Well, this is decided.
Right?
Pretty decided right now. We're gonna go with Jericho with the 3-0 cream right there.
He
The countdown. We seen the countdowns.
That was epic, dude. That was epic.
Finally break the walls down.
I still remember the music.
I remember the shirt.
But The Rock was just.
Cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah, I am the cream.
Yes, sir. That cream.
Now, the Brothers of Destruction.
Good fucking one-on-one right now. This is amazing right here.
Survivor Series. The Undertaker. Paul Bearer. Purple Gloves. Paleface.
Probably the best storyline in WWE history.
Versus In Your House. Bad Blood. Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Hell in a Cell. It's got to be Kane.
It's gotta be Kane.
Who had the best debut?
Well, he wants to be. He's being last today.
Okay, well.
Go ahead, you got it, love.
Lovely will go first. The goddess of the ruler of the oddities will go first.
She had chicken yesterday too.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Kane on this one.
Oh.
I think I gotta go with Kane on this one.
The Undertaker still wins technically.
Undertaker still wins technically, but I'm gonna go with Kane mainly because of that there. Because you already know. He said go right, I'm gonna go up and then over to the left. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm playing with him. But Kane, I would say his made more of an impact on me. So that's why I said, because like Taker has always been Taker. Like I was terrified of that nigga. When I was younger. So I wasn't actually all right with him. It didn't make an impact except to scare me. But Kane, actually, I was riled up when he made his debut. So I'm gonna go with Kane. I made my choice.
Oh shit! I get last reigns. Ooh. Go ahead.
Let's
You put that shit on me, huh?
That's all what it is. Kane on this one.
Oh well.
Yes. Why?
Yeah, why?
I need to know.
The impact of let's put it this way. When Undertaker debuted, you didn't really understand what you was watching. It's just another character, but this one had a different aura to it, different ambience to it. Kane, you just didn't know what the fuck was going on. And it's like Undertaker's brother and ripping off the cage door, the fire, the brimstone, the character, the burnt face, all the other shit.
What about that dumbass voice? Remember that shit?
That was the bad part.
Whoever wrote that got fired. Yeah, you fired. Like that's what I would have said. You know what's crazy is that their impact was just equal. Kane's probably was a little harder because of the era, but Taker scared the dog shit out that white boy. Yeah, that white boy hugging his mama. Like Kane ain't really do that as much. I think everybody was so hardcore at this point. It was good to see it. Like Undertaker now has a rival. This is like, oh shit. Like what? I'm gonna go with Taker because he's the original of that situation. When he came in, his impact was, I think if you look at all you got to do is just think of that Survivor Series. You had whoever out there. I think Hacksaw Jim Duggan was out there. And then when you look and it was this dude, it's like, oh, who the fuck is this creepy looking dude? Only thing that really messed it up was Brother Love. Like this red ass dude just walking down with him, and you got like this big 7-foot dude looking creepy as hell. He took that damn hat off his head. He just made that character. It's just like he's the best character in WWE history, and it's like I'm not going to go against him because of Kane's impact. I think Undertaker's impact was better.
Yo, that sound bite of the gong They
that.
put that in the intro.
They didn't even
for
have it.
fucking Raw.
They didn't even have that gong in that Survivor Series.
No, they didn't. But I'm saying
was
like
just-
the impact of his character
That
is
gong
so
is-
far-reaching.
Nobody's. It's maybe two others.
Like
two
if you
others,
hear the shattered
if you
glass,
if you shattered, yes, and if you smell, those two will rock the shit out you.
yeah,
Those
Yeah.
two will rock the shit out you. But when that gong go off, you can feel that airiness kick in your fucking body. I don't know why. Even still, as a grown fucking man, I could thong up like, oh shit.
he can't hurt me. He can't
Oh,
hurt me. He
no.
can't hurt me. He don't know who the fuck I am or where
That
I'm
gong
at, but
go
he
off.
can't hurt. You
Yeah.
have to steadily remind yourself. All right, so we got Kane. Unfortunately, Taker out.
Yeah, sorry, Taker. I roll with you,
And
Taker.
We have who's our other
Jericho.
child? So final round:
Fight.
Y2J versus Kane.
Can I go first?
Who had the best debut ever?
Can I go first?
And with Y2J again, Monday Night Raw. And with Kane, that was also Monday Night Raw.
And it was? Damn.
Was it really?
They had like 60 in your houses a year too. So 52 weeks, 60 in houses.
In Your House, Bad Blood debut for Kane.
That was a good picture.
So Kane or Y2J, y'all vote in the comments, but I feel like Cam.
Oh shit. I'm gonna leave this. Know what? She gonna last. How about that?
I'm gonna last and fuck it all up.
What you going with, brother?
I'm gonna go with Jericho.
Why?
I don't think a moment like that can be recreated. I mean, they try, like AEW marks,
You try to bring them back like 50 times too to recreate that moment.
but it's just like the countdown. You don't know what's going on, and then just like the whole entire thing, the crowd, a real sold out crowd. The Rock's there. Jericho's going toe to toe with him. Everything was set up perfectly. Not to say Kane wasn't. More or less, the Kane was just the confusion of what's going on because it's after the match.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's him showing his might, showing his strength, face to face with Undertaker. It's really close. But I'm a go with Jericho.
No pressure.
Fuck.
You're done?
I'm gonna go with Kane. And the reason why I'm gonna go with Kane is because it definitely created a better storyline out of that. It was, it's like when I say I am ready to like slap myself because of my decision, I can smack myself, but then at the same time I don't feel too bad because Kane's impact with she about to do it for me. Kane's impact in his debut was like anticipated. We didn't know with Jericho. We didn't know that Jericho was coming. It's just that Raw and who he went after is really, really what solidifies that debut. But Kane, I think everybody was like, yo, I want to see this motherfucker. Who was going to challenge the Undertaker? Like, everybody knew nobody can challenge the Undertaker at that time, and Kane was the next guy up in line. It was like,
I'll take the black ass.
I'm like, and then he was a big ass dude too. I hated his tombstone for a long time, but Kane,
It's just hard to watch.
that
Jesus.
Kane character, when that came about and you see how big his ass was, I'm like, shit, I remember that match. God, go ahead, love. You got it.
All
He
right,
was
so
shit,
we got
man.
one for Y2J.
Yeah.
We got one for Kane.
What are you gonna do?
The Gawdess is not looking at the Overlord right now because he's attempting to pressure her into making a decision. So she gonna stay right here focused on my oddities, right? We hear oddities.
They might be scared too. Like,
all right. So long story short answer is I'm gonna stay with Kane. And it's only because of my original reasoning for picking him in the last round. Like that impact that he made and the excitement and the hype and the tension and the fact that you doubted that there was a motherfucker alive who could step
with
to
the Undertaker. Yeah.
And here come this brute force motherfucker walking in, bro. I reckon I'll take a whack at it. He might jump. So yeah, I'm going with Kane. We got 2 for Kane, 3 for Kane, technically. Our Overlord over there seems might pleased with the end result. He got a whole bottle over here talking about.
He got an angel.
Right on those.
You almost turned him into a demon out this joint.
So, Mike, you know I got no love for you, my guy.
Hey.
Cam, you cool as shit too. But however, it looks like Kane has won our best debut ever.
Kane is the winner.
Kane is the winner.
Is the winner.
Hellfire and brimstone.
Even though you know what you don't like the R word. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're gonna keep it just like that.
That was a lot to
Not too political.
And it was interesting hearing everybody's reasonings. I was really shocked. I'll admit, Cam, I was shocked that you chose Jericho as your final pick.
That was a good reason.
It really was a great reason. But like you threw me. You know, you threw me for. I don't like that shit. I like to.
She don't like
things.
it.
Nah, because Cam is the motherfucker. Is the last motherfucker I want to surprise me with
Blood
anything.
and water to mix. Like just don't do it. Right?
So, like I said earlier, we got another tournament cooking up for y'all.
Yep.
But before we get a little bit into that, I wanted to have a slight little conversation just because it's coming up soon. On Sunday in Brooklyn, you got Survivor Series 2021 with WWE. This is their pay-per-view for the month of November. And this is an opportunity for Raw and SmackDown talent to go at each other and look it out, right? So as of now, there are no stipulations. The Survivor Series, Xavier Woods had an idea, and it was all right. You know what I'm saying?
I actually liked his idea a lot.
I like his idea too, but Cam diabolical ass.
Cam's idea might be better.
Cam said he might have a better idea, but you know how brutal this nigga is. So I'm curious to know, Cam, Spider Cam,
AKA Mr.
AKA Mr. AKA.
Escort the mic over here. Now, Xavier Woods, he had a fair stipulation going on. He need to worry about his YouTube channel he don't own, but that's a different story.
You know, I love take that because in case you got some shit to his ass.
So, his stipulation was the losing team fight for in a fatal 5-way to decide 1 through 5, and the winning team has 26 to 30. Who gets a fuck?
Man,
listen, straight up, losing squad can't enter the Royal Rumble.
damn.
Simple as that.
Like, no chance at all? You don't want to give him a shot?
Nigga, you lost. No Royal Rumble for you.
That's it. Okay, so that's really simple. Okay, if you lose, you can't be in the Royal Rumble at all. Right. I might. What's your stipulation? If you could have a stipulation of stipulations for the stipulations of the stipulations of Survivor Series 2021, what would you say is the rules of the game?
Okay. I would say Sole Survivor of the match enters. Not enters. I got two little tiny ones. Sole Survivor enters the match either at number 30 or enter at number 30 for if he's the last person standing. The loser enters at number 1. Yeah, in the Royal Rumble. Or just for future reference, a winner at Survivor Series challenge the champion at the next pay-per-view. The sole survivor of that match challenges. But now I know sometimes you can get situations where there's multiple people left. Their stipulation would be they enter the Royal Rumble and they pick their spots of how they want to enter. They can say, I want to come in at 28. It can actually cause beefs to happen for that surviving team because now they got to fight with each other, and now possibly have a match for them to decide how they want to enter. Pretty good, right?
Okay, I actually like a stipulation. Maybe because it would give me a better show at Survivor Series if they knew that that's what was at stake. Like to see brother against brother and sister against sister. Because they like, bitch, look, I love you, but it's the Royal Rumble. I ain't trying to be number one. Nobody want to be number one. Nobody want to be 1 through 5 in the Royal Rumble because who lasts that long except for once, like your 1 or 2 superstars on the occasion that they just stick it out. So my stipulation would be, I would kind of do a combination of Xavier's and yours, Michael. I like the one where if there are multiple people left standing, they get to choose their spots. And if another person wants to challenge them for that spot, they can on Royal Rumble. Because I feel like that would just make it a continuous, like nothing is set in stone. Like you can't be comfortable and secure in your spot at Royal Rumble because at any given moment somebody can challenge you and win it and take it. So I think that's what I would add, that little caveat. But I'm curious to know what y'all would think too. So if y'all can think of any creative stipulations for Survivor Series 2021 leading into Royal Rumble or leading into the next pay-per-view, please let us know in the comments or again DM us HNIC Darkmatch on Instagram.
And we could do one real quick.
Nah.
For the old brand one, you want to make it old brand versus brand supremacy? Losing brand, lose their first round pick.
Ooh. I like that. That's evil and diabolical.
I like that.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yo, yeah, see, I told you his evil and diabolical mind. Like he be coming up with all this extra shit. And it's like,
just fucking win.
But also, that'd be entertaining as fuck. I'd watch that. I would definitely watch it. But that's awesome. That was a fun little segment to do. Okay, so with that being said, I feel like now is a good time to kind of mosey our way into first round pick. So, yeah, no, not yet. Okay, so Taylor got the idea for the next tournament, and I want him to tell y'all about it because I think this one is going to be a little bit more fun, and it's going to be a lot more interactive. So I need y'all to really input y'all's opinions on this shit. So go for it.
All right, so the next tournament, we need the brackets up, and we definitely going to need crowd participation. So this is going to be the best theme for the Attitude Era.
Ooh, specifically.
Attitude Era only. Best theme. So this is going to be the bracket. Okay. So this is going to be Triple H versus D'Lo Brown. So this is Triple H, my time, not the game. The game was 2000 or 2001.
So my time was probably like 97, 99.
Yeah.
That's
No,
the
no,
first
no.
round for that one.
No. He didn't have that 97, right? I thought it was like 99. He got that thing.
Around that time.
Yeah.
So second match is gonna be Kane Burned. Not Slow Chemical, nothing like that.
The very first
The
Kane.
Hardy Boys team. First Hardy Boys team.
Yeah, Kane might lose that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Third matchup is gonna be Too Cool versus Eddie
Latino Heat.
Latino Heat, not We Like What You We Still.
That's my fucking theme right there.
And then Undertaker versus Mankind. That's gonna be one of the ones right there. Also, the next one is Nation of Domination versus DX.
Woo! Shit.
Straight out the gate. The Rock versus Vince McMahon.
Wow.
The Rock versus Vince McMahon for the next. Also, will be Stone Cold versus Kurt Angle. I think the last one will be The Brood versus Y2J, Chris Jericho.
Okay. So, go ahead and take that from me. So, y'all have a preview of our next tournament, which is the Best Attitude Era theme song, or theme music, whatever the fuck, like you enter into the ring to. So, that's going to be our next tournament. We're going to start that up, not next week. Next week is Thanksgiving, the day of thanks, so whatever the fuck y'all celebrate. And I don't know about you nerds out there, but we got people that love us over here. So we're going to be spending time with our kin folks and our friends and whatnot. So we're going to maybe give y'all a little bit of a break. We might post a little something so y'all can still see my beautiful face on your screen on Thanksgiving Day. You can give thanks to the Buddha of the artists because you know you're on it. But the week after, which is going to be December the 2nd, is when we're going to come back with our show. We may be in here. We may be back on StreamYard. Maybe we got options. But we will start our together at that time. And I don't know. I'd rather be at home, but I like to do this with the school tags, the pretty colors and shit. Be official. Head nurse in charge, baby. Anyway, so we will start that the week after next, and we are also working on having a draft of our very own. We gonna go big, baby. I'm talking about I'm gonna dress up in my little suits and my little fucky pumps. Don't actually, without my consent, please. Consent is everything. We're gonna get together, and we are literally going to draft, and we have pick of the litter. Our ideal company, our ideal faction, ideal federation. We got a whole bunch of categories that we're cooking up. We will absolutely get more into that in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, Spider Cam, you want to let them know where to find you and whatnot, how to support you and follow you, and not listen to you because he don't always be telling the truth. Y'all don't let him fool you.
I'll be an exceptional GM, owner, president of my federation. Shout out to Blaze Battle Russell, aka BBW. So I was taking earlier, right? You can find amazing _ Spider Cam on Instagram. All his follow the Spider Gang. The truth is truth. The facts are the facts. You get that got a special right now for the Thanksgiving box. Get your collard greens, some mashed potatoes, and some yams. Some warm yam.
This is why we can't take it home.
It's a specialty of this time of year, so come through. Get some cranberry sauce, maybe get some turkey, but definitely Michelin star yams.
Michelin star yams. All right, Mike, let them know where you at, how to support you, where to follow you, etc.
Hold on. You just gonna keep coming at chicken like that. But I like it. So it's Mike Hennessy 215. I don't think I did this the first time around, but we can make sure I do it now. It's WWE face everything, babyface champion, all that shit. KFC represent. I'm glad that we can support you in everything that you do, Spider Cam. Make sure that we got the ladies that hand out the warm yams for you. We treat
Michelin
you good.
star
Michelin
yams.
star type yams. We treat our people good because apparently you like
our people.
we treat our people good. KFC treats their people good. And then we service the poor communities. Even spiders get these cracks sometimes.
How you service the poor community?
I mean, listen, whatever you got, we give it to you. I'm just the person that runs it. That's it. I don't do nothing. I'm just I just serve it. Whatever you like, we got you. Even the oddities they want to come through.
Whatever you like.
They can have whatever they like. But at the end of the day,
fried chicken and rice.
Represent the brand. That's all that matters. He got the BBW brand. We gonna keep it real private over here. When it's that time to talk, we gonna talk. Sometimes the loudest person in the room don't really matter. They just loud.
Ooh, so you don't matter, Mike?
Say what?
Huh? Okay, so before I remind y'all who I is and where you can find me and follow me, even though you should already be doing all of that. Once again, do not forget to go to headnerdsincharge.com. You will find so much information, up and coming events. HNIC Con is a fucking thing, bro. This is happening. Y'all said it. Kurt didn't want to listen to you, but honey, them doors been opening for us, and we charging through them, taking this shit global. Go and download On Stage Plus, watch our episodes, and subscribe and follow and whatnot on that. Go to our YouTube as well. We're trying to get our YouTube numbers up. Head Nerds in Charge on all platforms. We are Googleable, bitch. #1 result when you type in Head Nerds in Charge. You only get that when you're the best, baby. I'm just saying. And when Google notices you, notice me senpai. Go over and look at the merch. I got my bullshit on Head Nerds in Charge. This is one of many items we have in our merch store on headnerdsincharge.com. We do offer Afterpay as a form of payment. Going over to patreon.com/headnerdsincharge because we want to keep doing these things for y'all. We want to go to events and host events and everything. We got something cooking up in January. Ain't gonna speak on that too soon, a little too soon. But baby, when I tell you we got something cooking for you, it's gonna be lit. So all that being said, this is me, your friendly favorite neighborhood queer, coming at you live out of the colors of the goddamn rainbow. As always, I'm used to have my mic here, all the visuals and shit. You can follow me at GAWDESS of the Odd, Goddess of the Odd, on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and on Facebook. Make sure to give me a like and a follow and comment a couple times. I like talking to y'all. Y'all are funny. But if that's all, we ain't gonna be here next week, y'all. Remember, next week is a holiday. If you don't celebrate the giving of the thanks, then go and hang out with your people because we won't see you here. But we love y'all. Come and see us next week after that.
I like how people show up at the end.
On December 2nd. I do too. Because it means that y'all are going to go back and watch the episode on YouTube, On Stage Plus and stuff, right, guys? Right? You want to like and comment? It's okay. Go for it. We love y'all. Thank y'all for coming through for episode 11 of HNIC Darkmatch. Thank you to our overlord King Kurt Live. And we out. This bitch.
Time for Stone Cold. And that's the bottom line. Because Stone